should win this fight. Ah, come on. My god! Whoa! Wow! Wow! Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be playing the new champion Sivir. The champion is gonna be coming out in like 2 weeks. So you guys can watch how this champion works. I have not played it before. We're gonna explore it together. I've heard this is a very interesting ADC champion. Like the attacks bounce to enemies or something like that. We're gonna find out, I guess. These are always fun. Like these are always very exciting games. Sorry. But before we actually get into the gameplay, just a very quick word from the video sponsor. Welcome to the world of War Thunder, where you can let your imagination do whatever the hell you want. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game you've ever seen. You can play more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters and ships in combined arms PvP battles. And every single vehicle has details down to each individual component, making the gaming experience highly immersive. You can find vehicles from all the way back in the 1920s up until now. And all of this you can play in 4K resolution. War Thunder also has unique and authentic sound effects, as well as beautiful music, creating an atmosphere to fully immerse yourself in. And I personally love the ability to just be able to play all these different kinds of vehicles. It just allows me to explore many different mechanics every single time I get into a game. Download War Thunder for free through my link in the description on PC, PlayStation and Xbox, and you can claim a large bonus pack if you start playing now. Alright, back to the game. Forgot to say, I brought the mustache back, almost like it's not an important detail, but I did bring it back. So let's see how this champion works. I did very minimal research. I think this is like a shuriken you can throw. All I know is that this is like a champion like CP Vox. If anyone plays Vainglory, you know CP Vox, like the attacks bounce to enemies, something like that. I also know the ultimate is like a Giga buff. So like this should throw it. Okay, there we go. So that's like an Echo. You could say like Echo's first ability. Obviously different, right? It's not the same. It's a lot different. But it's sort of similar where you throw like a chakram on the enemy. So like, I guess it's good for wave kill. Very good for poking actually. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh, I think this is a... Wait, can I flash combo this? I'm gonna try, wait. Okay, so that works. Okay. I missed, but I just kind of wanted to figure out if the flash combo does work. So let's take whatever the hell this ability is gonna be. I think this gives me a shield. Okay, so that gives me a shield. I know about the shield that you want the enemies to proc it. It may be a bit weird, like you genuinely want the enemies to hit you when you shield. And I think if I shield, and if the enemy does not hit me, it halves the cooldown. So basically, if the enemy hits you, I think they take damage or something similar. If they do not hit you, you're gonna get the shield back. I don't really like that mechanic. Like, wait, let's see what happens if they hit me. So right there they hit me. Something happened. I actually don't really know what the hell happened. What is this? Oh! What? Okay, I see. So when you activate it, it bounces your attacks. So if I activate this, seemingly I'm slowing him too. It actually feels like I'm slowing that enemy too. I'm gonna have a really quick look up what abilities to max. Let me just go back. I'm straight up gonna look it up. Sivir skill order. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's see. First ability, second ability. Okay, very obviously the first ability does get prioritized. So let's take the first ability and see what the hell it does. I think this is an amazing champion. Like, I actually think this champion is gonna change the game. Like, genuinely, I think this champion is gonna change the game. So this ability alone. I mean, so obviously when you want to bully them, you can use your second ability like this. And okay. So what I see is this is a late game champion. Very obviously it's late game. Can I win this? So I shield myself and she's dead. Don't think I need to ult. I think I got her. Yeah, there we go. Holy moly. So this ult, I believe it explodes like Sari's ult. I think it's gonna be sort of similar to Zeri's. We're gonna find out, of course. I'm just gonna use it when I'm in the middle of a fight. Oh, my guy is struggling over here. Like, I think this champion is gonna change the game. Like, this is such a fun champion. It really looks like a fun champion. Does the turret bounce too? The turret... I'm not sure if the turret bounced the attack. I'm gonna try it again. So let's attack the turret. Let's see if the turret also bounces. Oh, the turret bounces too! The bounce is not doing a lot of damage. Let me actually see if the damage upgrades. I mean, obviously it does, but the scaling. Seems like the scaling doesn't even upgrade. Huh. Which I find a bit weird. Let's ult. What does that do? What does that do? I'm doing so much. I don't know what I just did. I clearly have movement speed. Oh my lord, the movement speed. Everything around me is getting movement speed. You see that buff? So when you ult, I think it gives movement speed to everyone. It gives movement speed to everyone. It felt like I got attack speed too. Oh my god, I can see how this is good. Because you can ult, you can second ability with the attack speed and movement speed. Your attacks are gonna bounce to enemies. Can I just run them down? Okay, now I'm getting destroyed. There you go. Ah, if the shield gets procced, it heals you too. What an interesting champion this is. Oh my god. I can already feel like I'm gonna love this champion so much. Look, I mean, look at that poking. Look at that, like throwing your chakram. You know, basic attack, first ability, and then it comes back. It just does so much damage. Very likely you're gonna go for Conqueror on this champion. Don't think this is gonna be a Lethal Tempo champion. Just like Zeri. I mean, people actually built Lethal Tempo on Zeri, to be fair. Can't hit. Let's go! Can I catch her? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine! Ah! Whoa! No way, no way, no way! What is he thinking? Alright, let's actually buy some items now. Let's build this. I'm gonna go for this one, Phantom, then send Navori quickly. I wanna see what happens if I go for Navori. Like, I feel like if you go Navori, you're gonna be able to spam your second ability. So upgrading the second ability does also not reduce the cooldown, which I assume is the reason why this is not the ability you're supposed to max first. Although the damage increase that you get from it is very nice. Let's see what this is gonna do. So we do the bouncing attack. Look at the movement speed. Look at the movement speed. Good god. Oh, let's kill him too. I think this is like a black shield too. Do I win? Okay, so you see how little damage I'm doing single target? Very weak single target damage. Okay, so clearly she's like an all-in team fighting type of champion. Like, that was horrible. Does he have armor or anything? Wait, can I attack this? Oh! Oh, poor guy. Wow. No, actually, wow, this is gonna be pretty insane, I feel like. I actually think he's gonna be a very powerful champion. Let's bounce this on him. Oh, he's not close enough. He walked into it? No, I think this is gonna be crazy. Let's actually... I was gonna check something. I forgot what I wanted to check. I forgot. What did I want to check? I wanted to check something in her build. So this heals you? Yeah, so the yellow means attack speed. The white means movement speed. And something skills with AD as well. Her passive, I'm not really sure what her passive is. I haven't really figured out what her passive is yet. Okay, let's see how good is this. Yeah, you see, like, there you go. Like, that's the team fighting damage is the real part. That's the real deal. The team fighting damage. Clearly you want to heavily focus on team fighting. You're never gonna beat champions 1v1. Like, well, of course you are, but... Like, look at this. Look at how weak I am in a 1v1. You know, like a Jin or something like it would demolish him. But you could see how much more damage I'm doing against 2 enemies. Let alone if there's 5 enemies stacked on each other. And what I think is good about this champion is that even if someone is frontlining, they actually can't, I think, okay? The reason that I think that is because the attacks bounce to enemies. So even though you're gonna do a much smaller portion of your attack on the enemies, they're still gonna bounce on everyone. They're gonna bounce on everyone. So like like even if you're hitting the enemy front line, your damage will bounce like crazy to the back line. So like, how do you play against Sivir? You have to all in her, I assume, because like if the front line goes in and tries the front line, your attacks will literally like that. That's like Vox in Vainglory, basically. Like if anyone played Vainglory, like look, that's what I mean. This is what I mean. You see, this is exactly what I mean. Like look, if I'm just gonna kill Xayah through him, you see that? That's exactly what I mean. So I think in the game it's gonna be the same thing. So like no, people cannot frontline it because your attacks will simply bounce on the enemies. But like, he should be able to kill me easily. Let's see. Yep. You see? Obviously I could have played it better. But for the sake of the video, I actually just kind of ran him down, as in like, I didn't actually try to outplay him. I took the first ability on purpose. And clearly you can see, like a bruiser like that, even though I'm 12 on 0, I literally just got 1v1 by a Darius. That is 1-on-1. And now 2-on-1 because of the kill. So learning that about the champion, this is like, the skill is tipped heavily. Like the skill. Like single target damage and team fighting damage. It's tipped so heavily, I don't actually think it can be tipped any further. Like single target damage, absolute 0. It's so bad. Like any ADC that's 12 on 0 will absolutely roll over the Darius right there. But this champion, Sivir, really didn't. Again, I could have of course outplayed him, but I just kind of wanted to see it. Like look, this, like I'm really not doing a lot of damage to her, you know what I mean? Considering how ahead I am, I'm really not doing that much damage. I just kind of want to have like a big team fight. I want to have a big team fight. I may do another game, we'll see. Maybe I'll do 2. We're just gonna have to see, it depends. Depends on the mood of the video. I love the chakram, like the cheeky little poking chakram. It just does nice damage. I wanna have them all clumped. Up together. Oh, okay. It does not block turret shots, which kind of makes sense. You can. I assume you can heal up very fast on her too. Like, look. There you go. Yeah, you can heal up very fast because she can take the jungle really fast. Okay. I can get Infinity Edge. I'm gonna try to fight this. Let's see what happens if I 1v3 this. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Wow. I got him. I died though because of the lag. But I can tell you, like, if there's no lag, like her ult gives her the movement speed, which, again, I think people are gonna have to dive this champion. They're gonna have to dive Sivir to try to kill her. But the thing is, her passive, I believe, gives her movement speed. Because if you look at this, this is, I think this is movement speed. And her ult obviously gives her a massive buff of movement speed. You just have to buy some attack speed items as well. So you can attack and move, and constantly roam around the enemies and they just can't catch you. And when they chase you, again, this really feels like CP Vox. Like if you just attack the frontliner, you do not have to dive their backline. There's no reason for you to dive the backline. Also, she doesn't have any dashes or anything like that. So if she gets caught, she can be in trouble. But the movement speed is the thing that can allow you to survive the fight. It's like Jhin, you know what I mean? Like the movement speed has to allow you to win the fight. Like look, let's see. It's crazy how much damage you do to their backline. Like the extra damage, you know what I mean? It's really crazy how much extra damage this champion does to the enemy backline. Let's just ult him. Look at how little damage, look at how... There's one down her. Should be a kill. Oh, I didn't kill her? Even the minions get movement speed buff, which is quite interesting in my opinion. You gotta be careful of the attacks bouncing to enemies, by the way. Doesn't seem like the second ability gives you any extra single target damage, by the way. It's just the the AoE damage. And yes, you can use it on respawn with an avoid quick play, by the way. Okay, nice. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna do another game actually. I wanna. And you know what I'm gonna do the next game? I'm gonna run it down to feed the enemy. Oh my god, by the way. Oh! Penta killed me! Let's go! Did I get a Penta? Yes! So yes, as I said, the next game I'm actually gonna run it down like 5 times or something to feed this enemy. And then to have like a bit more of an interesting game, I guess. Can they end the game, by the way? It's a 19 health. Come on, guys. Finish! Finish! Finish the game! Why are they not finishing the game? I guess we're gonna have one more team fight in this game, which is gonna be very interesting. Let's see. I want to group all of them together. Let's see if we can actually find like some sort of a way to group all of them together. I have so much damage right now, damn. Okay, so the bouncing does like a percentage of your attack damage, which is actually quite huge. So I guess it does scale with attack damage. So it may be worth it to actually max your second ability over your first ability if you want to have team fighting damage. But I feel like you're really gonna lack single target damage if you do that. Because of course your first ability does have good single target damage, right? Let's run them down. I'm dead. My team! What are they doing? Start the game, come help me! Okay, I'm gonna do a proper fight. I mean, I dove their nexus. That was a 1v5, but I dove their nexus, which was really stupid. I'm actually gonna fight them outside of their nexus this time. I'm not gonna run into them. That doesn't make any sense to run into them. Yeah, I'm gonna do an actual fight now. Let's see how much damage I can do to them. I feel like I can 1v5 them right now. If I just don't walk down the nexus, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Does the first ability give you movement speed too? It doesn't seem like it. It's ability skills with AP actually. Okay, let's see. Alright, we're gonna fight all of them. I'm not gonna run down the nexus, I'm just gonna fight all of them. So there's 4 people here and there's the 5th one here. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Oh my! Wow, they actually killed me! Do I actually need to... Oh my... Wait, we're losing against bots. Wait a minute. I'm actually losing. Okay, I guess I have to take them a bit more seriously, okay? Alright, alright. If they want to play it like that, I'll play it like that, okay? If they want to play it like that, I'll play it like that. They don't have to... Yeah, I'm gonna get my QSS. Actually getting a QSS to play this game. If they want to play it like that, we're gonna play it like that, you know what I mean? We're gonna play it like that. Wow, okay, I'm gonna play it like that. They lost. Alright, so next game, I'm actually gonna run it down like 5 times or something. So see you guys in the next game. Alright, on to the next game. So again, I want to remind you guys, I'm just gonna run it down like 4 or 5 times. Just to get this enemy a bit more fed. To make this a bit more of an interesting game. Because otherwise I'm just gonna steamroll this game. So I'm actually just straight up gonna run down. Like 4 times, 5 times. I don't know how many times I'm gonna do it. Let's see. But at least I will give them the kill, of course. I'm gonna run down without giving them the kill. Attack me. There we go. Just like, let's just give him like 3 kills or something. And then have a bit more of an interesting game. Where they're actually gonna be a bit stronger. I think I'm gonna kill myself like 3 times in this game. I'll suicide in like every lane. So they can get a bit more fed. And beat my team. And then we can have these interesting late game team fights. That's what I want to happen. Run it down. Attack me. Good job. Let's feed the cinch too. Hey, at least the bots are they're not spamming me, you know what I mean? They're not being mad at me. It would be so funny if the bots were like, don't do that, what are you doing? We need to win the game, let's group. Alright, let's just die one more time and then I'm gonna play the game seriously. I'm gonna take his heal too, to grief his lane. I griefed his lane so hard. The bot is so mad now, holy moly. Alright, now let's play the game. Now let's show them who we are. So the whole point of this was to get them a little bit more ahead. Just to like have a more interesting game. Like we see actual team fights rather than me just completely steamrolling them. Let's see if this is gonna work, this type of strategy. Hello, Brom. Let's play the game now. Alright. So I'm very behind. Like, you can bully enemies like that, I guess. You can see even though I'm level 1 and they're level 3, this first ability does so much damage. Okay, okay. I actually need to run. Okay, as you see, like, this is what I mean. Now it's a little bit more. So let's hit him. It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. Is it enough? The bouncing damage is very weak early game. Clearly. So the bouncing damage is very weak early game. Are they melee? I'm gonna try maxing the bouncing actually. Like I'm gonna try to max the bouncing and see what it does. Like, am I really gonna do significantly more damage if I max the bouncing? I'm gonna check that one out right now because I feel like there could be potential to it. Like if you're against a heavy melee comp, you could perhaps max the bounce. Okay, so the shield is like a black shield. I got killed by the way. But it seems like the shield is like a black shield. You know, Morgana shield. The only thing is, of course, Alistar has double knock-up, the second ability and his first ability, so he still knocked me out. Alright, let's move to the lane. So this is actually quite an interesting matchup. So like, what if an Alistar dives your team, ults? You know what I mean? Normally it's like really annoying, but you as a Sivir can just attack the Alistar, stack your Conqueror, and bounce to the enemy. So they cannot follow up the Alistar, because your attacks will bounce so hard on them. Okay, let me see how much I can do here. I'm gonna attack the Alistar here, just for the sake of science. I don't have second ability, so that's why I'm doing 0 damage. Wait, what? Science? So can I kill him through the minion? That's another thing. Oh yeah, it does. So it bounces to 5 enemies. Well, no, you attack 1 enemy and it bounces to 4 more. So you can literally hit all 5 enemies. You can hit all of them at the same time. Is he here? This is not. Shoot. Oh no. There's someone here. There we go, I'm feeding the singed. Let's go. He's killing my, what is it called? He's killing my Gwen. Let's go, baby. I'm feeding him. That is so good. That is so nice. So like this will actually be an interesting game. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we can block. I didn't block anything. Okay, so you like obviously early game the bouncing is really not worth considering too much. It only starts to get real in the. Why is he healing so much in the later stage of the game? I actually lose this, don't I? Never mind. Braum actually smurfed that so hard. Wow. Actually, that Braum did a good job there. 33%, huh? And so this ability does not increase your single target damage. That's a very important addition to it. Like, it does not increase your single target damage whatsoever. Look at this cannon minion, by the way. That's another new thing. So, like, look. You see... Wait, what? It increased the very first attack. So the very first attack seems to get increased. But then after that, it doesn't anymore. Should I actually fight them? Okay, never mind. That's not good. I cannot do that. Perhaps if you have some vampirism, you could do something like that in a teamfight situation. If you have like a lot of vampirism, you're low HP, you can just ult, hit like all 4 or 5 enemies, and you can just heal up like crazy. I feel like that could be a thing though. So let's see. And this Gwen is fighting for his life. Let's see. Okay. So my main target should still be Ashe, because my basic attacks will do the most damage to her. But like if I can't, it's fine if I don't hit her, you know what I mean? And by the way, you should never, it doesn't seem like you should ever compromise your positioning in a team fight to try to hit their backline. Like maintain a good position. Of course, if the enemy ADC is close to you, you are gonna focus that ADC. Because the bouncing does not do more damage. It would have actually been very interesting if for example, it's like a change I would suggest to Sivir, which I don't know, it could be very interesting. Imagine if Sivir's second ability skilled very hard with AP, but nothing else did. So basically, her basic attack would be useless, and her only damage would come from her second ability, where it would bounce and do huge damage. So the way to counter Sivir, if she played like AP Sivir, this is again my suggestion potentially, is to, like, for the enemies to not stick together. They should not stick together to counter it, and she's gonna do 0 damage. That would be very interesting. Let's see if we can... Like, how is this bouncing? It's really not doing too much damage. Like, look on the Ashe. Like, but I want you guys to imagine though, it will do a lot of damage in like a team fighting scenario. So you see that the secondary attack actually does a decent amount of damage, and keep in mind this is early game, right? Like this is early game, this is of course not late game. Late game you'll shred them. But like it will bounce to so many enemies and do quite a decent amount of damage. Like quite a decent amount of damage. And then in the late game it should demolish them. I feel like this game we're gonna have actual team fights because I fed them, right? I mean, I am actually dying, by the way, but that's because I'm testing out the champion. So like in a 1v1 scenario against the Katarina, there should be no way that I would win, right? Like I need to actually stay away from Katarina and champions like that. I always need to be team fight for life. So let's actually still test it out. Seems like this champion does get movement speed, by the way. I failed the combo, but I still killed her, so I guess that's fine. But I failed it because of lag. She has very good wave clear too, by the way. The wave clear is immaculate. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. It sounds cool. So even if you don't know what it means, I can just pretend that it's the right word. Then of course, the percentage of people that do actually know what immaculate means, they're gonna think I'm an idiot, but that's the sacrifice I'm making, you know? It's just an immaculate sacrifice. No, okay, that one's obviously not right. But again, I could pretend that it's right. Look at how fast I am, bruh. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. Oh my god. Oh my god, the bouncing though. I don't know why, but it feels like sometimes the bounces are going like up and down, up and down. Like, I don't know, it feels like some attacks are bouncing on the same enemy multiple times. Maybe that's just because it looks so cool. Like, look at all those bounces. Choo, 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 choo. I actually feel like if you get late enough in the game, it's probably worth to not use your chakram anymore, which is your first ability. Imagine having like a ton of attack speed. Like, it's literally you're wasting an attack by using your first ability, and it's probably not going to do as much damage as your actual attacks, you know what I mean? So I feel like you could potentially... Oof. Look at that damage! Oof! I got her, yep. That bounce though! I killed both of them at the same time. Wait a minute! No, that's not gonna work. I was like, Runan's Hurricane, but... There is just no... It's not gonna work where it bounces 3 attacks. I am not even gonna try that. Because that won't work, okay? That will not work. Can you imagine like having 3 attacks bounce at the same time with Runan's Hurricane? That would be crazy. Of course, that's not gonna be the case. I'm not even gonna try, because it's not gonna happen. It just doesn't work. Shouldn't be stupid. I'm gonna use this, so if she ults me, it doesn't hit. Okay. Good enough. I don't really know exactly how the ultimate works with the stacks and stuff. Because like it shows you stacks, when you reach 8 stacks, it buffs something. I don't know what it is. There we go. So when your second ability runs out, you're kinda screwed. You see how like if they don't stick together, I'm in a bit of trouble? So like in a teamfight situation, you don't want to single out the target. But of course, if you're the enemy, you want to single out yourself. So that's the whole mind games you have to play. But that, like, can you imagine picking Sivir and Kha'Zix in the same team? Like, who are you supposed to counter? If you stick together, Sivir will demolish you. If you don't stick together, then Kha'Zix will demolish you. How are you supposed to play that game? By the way, it also seems like the bounces are critting, which is... Oh my god. Okay, they caught me. It seems like the bouncers can crit, so of course you're gonna go full crit Sivir. Am I getting carried? No, I'm not getting carried. Okay. My team is losing now, huh? How about... I wonder if the bounces apply on-hit effects. I really don't think they do. That would be pretty crazy. I don't think it applies on-hit effects, because if that's the case, you can just go Blade of the Doom King and roll over a team that has like tanks. I don't think there is a way that it does that. There's just no way it applies. Or like you can go Wit's End and just literally hit everyone. I don't... like surely that won't work, right? There's a few things that just surely do not work. Okay, let's run them down here. I think I should win this fight. Ah, oh, come on. My god! Whoa! Wow! Wow! And this is with lag, by the way. Can you imagine 4 people diving you? You just use a QSS. You simply QSS. And then you just attack them like that. Did you see how fast I killed them? That was fast. That was a fast takedown. There is not any ADC that can take a whole team down like that. I mean, of course, maybe Jinx or something. But yeah, actually Jinx can probably do the same thing. Okay, let's see. I'm probably dead, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get a QSS now. So I can actually fight like that. Even if they dive me, I'll be able to QSS and keep throwing those basic attacks. And I think only if I'm like in super long range, I'm gonna use that first ability. But when I'm in close range, I'm simply just gonna spam my basic attacks with my second ability. I think that is definitely the way to go. Because using that first ability is gonna make you stand still. That's the problem. You're gonna stand still, not like you could have attacked them twice, and you could have ran away or ran towards them. So like standing still is gonna be problematic. So we'll see. But that was crazy. Oh my god. Wow. I want that to happen again. Let's go. Oof, my team is getting killed. Damn, this Ashe is actually popping off. Damn. So can I destroy her through the minions? You know what I mean? Like, what if I just attack the minions like this? Okay. I'm gonna try to fight them here. They used a lot of important abilities. No way, I mean no way, oh my good lord, wow. Can I kill him too? Wow. Wow. That is crazy, this champion is crazy. Dude, okay, I'm gonna get QSS now. I'm just gonna get a QSS. And like see what I can do with this, because I really think you pretty much have to go QSS on this champion. Don't think stasis is the way to go. I think QSS is the way to go. Because of course you can QSS and just keep fighting. Nice try, Aso. I'm gonna fight them again. Now I have a QSS, so let's see how... I need to ult though, so I'm just gonna wait for my ult to come back. I'll take the red buff. We can actually tell if I apply on-hit effects. If the red buff applies on enemies when I hit them, it will apply on-hit effects. But that's probably not gonna happen, you know what I mean? Probably not gonna happen. Okay, so let's see, I have ult. Let's check if the red buff applies to everyone. It does not. It does! It does! It does! It does! Wait! Wait. It did! Huh? Wait, what? The on-hit effect gets applied on everyone? Wait. The on-hit effect gets applied on everyone. Doesn't that mean that Blade of the Doom King, Wit's End is all gonna be crazy powerful? How about a Black Cleaver? Because you'll shred everyone with the Black Cleaver. But then again, crit is also good. Very interesting. It applies on hit on everyone. And did you see that? I killed them in their base, by the way. Let's just take this. Wait, now it actually got a lot more interesting. We're theory crafting with this champion. It's my first time playing this champion, by the way. Never ever done this before. Let's see. One attack. Did it jump to Jarvan? It very clearly jumped to Jarvan, guys. So on hit effects get applied. So Blade of the Rune King will get applied too. Well, look at how little single target damage this is. I'm baffled. I'm sorry, I'm just... That doesn't do any damage, okay? Look at that, the jumps. Okay, this champion is gonna be insane. Okay, this champion is gonna be insane. I can tell this. It's like Fiddlesticks. I told you guys he would be broken. He was broken. He got hotfixed. I'm telling you guys, this champion will be broken too. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And by the way, guys, I want to remind you all to download War Thunder through my link in the description. You can play it on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. It's a very fun game. If you love war games, then you guys need to check out War Thunder. The link is in my description. Let's check out how much damage I did. 74,000 damage. Thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.